starting with some just light, relaxing hand movements. But what I want to talk to you about today is skincare. And there's lots of ASMR videos about proper cleansing and proper makeup application. But I wanted to talk about something that doesn't get much discussion, and that is stem cell creams. So today what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of a skincare routine. Nothing really long or super drawn out. But I want to really emphasize and explain the stem cell treatment because it's really fascinating and it's really effective. Okay. Now, the first product I want to talk to you about, and it's something that sometimes people are a little afraid of, but you needn't be afraid of it if you use it correctly. And if you use it correctly, it's just really an incredible treatment. So, I love this. It just looks like, really boring medicine or something, But this is prescription strength Retin-A. And what it is it's a really strong version of vitamin A. And, vitamin A is what is primarily responsible for healthy skin and the development of collagen, which makes your skin firm and keeps the lines and the wrinkles at bay. And so, along with vitamin C, vitamin A is really very important. And so this very strong, super concentrated form of vitamin A. And a lot of people are afraid to use it because if you are too enthusiastic about it at the beginning and you use too much of it and you use it, every day, then that can be a problem, right? Should I be tapping while I do this? I'm already screwing this video up, but like I said, this is my first time, so I do the best that I can. Yes. So what was I saying? I'm also going to ramble a lot. But what happens is if you overuse this at the beginning and you're too enthusiastic about it to put on too much, right? And you do it every day, then what's going to happen is your face is it's just going to kind of freak out, and it's going to get really red, and it's going to peel, and it's going to just hurt and it's not going to be very much fun. Now, it's not going to permanently hurt your face or anything if that happens, but people find it so unpleasant, these symptoms, that they avoid this. But what happens is if you start gradually, and so you use just a small amount, your face and neck, okay? If you use a small amount, and you use it, say, maybe once every 3 or 4 days, then if you do that, and over time you work up to using it more, then gradually your face will adjust, and it's going to really start doing something just tremendous with your face, right? What this does primarily, well, it does 2 things. I'm going to lay it down right here because it's distracting. Should I be tapping on it? I should be tapping on it. Always tapping. I want to do an ASMR video that's just entitled Always Tapping, right? It's kind of like that hip hop song, Always Hustling, or something like that. So anyway, what was I saying? I like doing these ASMR videos because I can act like I'm drunk, you know, totally sober, but acting like someone who's intoxicated or in DMA or something. All right. So it does two things, Retin-A. It increases cell turnover, right? So that means that you're shedding the old cells more and having the younger underneath coming out. But then it also heavily increases the collagen that your skin is producing. And collagen is the thing that makes your skin soft, but also wrinkle-free and firm and not, you know, saggy and whatever. So if you can start slow and work your way up, and if you have the patience to wait, say, a month or two for results, then this will be really, really transformational. And it has science behind it. There's, unlike most of the stuff that you buy at the pharmacy or your department store, this has many scientific studies. So it's very, here we have to tap again. It's very relaxing. It's very good. Okay, so that's enough about Retin-A. And if you don't want to do the prescription, then you can get an over-the-counter formulation. But just make sure it's a good one. And the over-the-counter is called Retinol, not Retin-A. All right, now here's the main attraction. This is really what I wanted to talk to you about, all right? So this is the Tns. It almost sounds like I said something else. All right, Tns. It's hard to speak clearly and whisper. Okay, I'll learn how. This is the Tns Advanced Serum by Skin Medica. And I just want to say that there are a number of really great stem cell creams and serums. I really like the anti-age as well. And there are others. The anti-age is great. But this is what I'm using right now. And honestly, my father-in-law, he's a dermatologist, and he recommends this stuff to me. So this advice is actually coming from the doctor. All right. So what does this do? This is a stem cell serum. And it basically, I don't want you to think that there's actually stem cells in here, but what happens is, in a lab, they take stem cells, and in this case, I don't want to tell you where they take the stem cells from, because that would kind of ruin the flow of this video, and so you can look it up yourself and laugh. But anyway, there's other types, though, like the anti-age. I love that word, anti-age. And they take that from bone marrow. And then they basically kind of soak these stem cells in this sort of fluid or material. And then they take that material that the stem cells have been soaking in, and that material from that surrounding fluid or tissue or whatever you want to call it, he's putting here. And so what happens is there's enough of the material connected to these stem cells so that when you put this on your face, when you put this on your face, then it starts communicating with the cells in your skin and into your tissue and regenerating. And I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to give you a better definition than that. Maybe that sounds like bullshit. But if you look it up, and I'll put information below, if you look it up, you'll see that there is science behind this as well. So I have to be honest with you and tell you that there are really a lot of bullshit products on your shelves that just aren't very good, right? You know, the pharmacy and the department store and all of that, there's a lot of just not very good products. But I can say that Retin-A and retinol and stem cell creams, these have legit science behind them. So this is a big deal as well, along with the Retin-A, and we'll be doing this, okay? Now, of course, there's some other things that I need to do that just are good skincare, and so I use a cleansing oil. All right, it's nothing special. Cleansing oil, it's good. I like to use some kind of physical exfoliant or a chemical exfoliant, nothing too harsh. All right, so I've got this. It's a peeling gel, but it's very, very mild. Very, very mild. Okay. And sometimes I like to use this Obagi vitamin serum. I keep forgetting to tap. I'm sorry. I'm breaking a big ASMR rule. Always be tapping. Always. And no, this is not a parody video, but I feel like I'm in one at this moment. Alright. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so this is vitamin C serum. And again, I told you vitamin C along with vitamin A, very important aspect of the skincare regimen. So I do use this sometimes, but it can be kind of irritating because it's very strong. It smells like an orange. It stings like an orange. Okay. Alright, so the plan is that I am going to be quiet for a little while, or maybe I'll put a voiceover over this. But I'm going to wash my face with oil cleanser. Then I'm going to apply the stem cell cream, let it absorb, and then the Retin-A. So I hope that you enjoy this, or at least that you learn something from it. because I didn't start off with any makeup on, I'm just going to cleanse, and I'll be right back with you. Basic cleanser again because I like to cleanse twice. It's just like, and I like to do a little facial massage too as I do this. It's just like, when you wash your car, you don't want to just wash it once. It's really dirty, or even if it's not. To wash at least twice, just to get everything out. Alright, now at this point, I'm going to do just a little bit of exfoliation. And this is using my Peter Thomas Roth peeling gel. It's a gel exfoliant. I think I mentioned it earlier. And what I love about it, and I'm just going to say that I think that they're totally tricking the customer with what I'm about to describe to you, but I love it anyway, so I don't know, I guess it's effective. But what I love about this, it's just a very, very light, very mild facial exfoliant, a chemical exfoliant, very, very mild acid. I should know what this is. I'll put it in the comments, but I think it's something like pineapple acid. Would that make sense? I don't know. Is that a Jessica Simpson airhead comment? Some of you might get that joke if you're a little older. Anyway, so let me just explain what I think is cool about this. So it starts out here very smooth, and as you rub it on your face, then it feels like you start to get these pieces that come off. I don't know if you can see that, but you start to get these pieces that come off. It's almost like your skin is peeling off or flaking off because of the exfoliant. And the truth is, it's not. They just put something in the product that when, I guess it's activated by heat or physical contact with something, it turns into these little clumps. So they're wanting you to think that your skin is exfoliating into pieces, into, peel. But really, it's just the product clumping up. Sorry, that's probably not relaxing when I laugh that way. But despite that little bit of trying to fool a customer there, that little charade, it does have a basic, very mild chemical peel in it that is very refreshing and exfoliating. But, you know, that nice little theatrical touch with the clumping up so you think your skin is flaking off, that's a nice touch. Okay. Alright, so what I should do is I should clean my face one more time just to get this off. And I'm sorry I'm not doing it on camera. I just don't have the setup for it. And of course this is my first ASMR video. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. I wanted to show you someone. Just a second. Well, I think this is just the most adorable cat, but she's very big. She's huge. It's like holding a toddler. Okay, I'm gonna let you down, but I want to make a video with her. She's so cute. Okay. Oh. Okay. I really do think that's the cutest cat. It looks like a stuffed animal, I think. Okay. Where are we? Now, I'm going to skip the vitamin C serum because you're not really supposed to use it at the same time as you use the stem cell product because it has its own antioxidants in it and vitamin C can degrade it. So as far as the Obagi vitamin C serum, you want to use it when you're not using a stem cell cream. Alright, but like I said, it smells very citrusy. I think they do use orange in this for the vitamin C. It's very strong orange smell. It's a great product, but it stings a bit when you put it on. Okay. So now at long last, we are finally to the product, the main event. Well, Retin-A actually should be the main event. It's the more powerful of the two, but this is it's just so cool, you know, just saying stem cells. I don't know, it sounds interesting. Maybe I'm an idiot for feeling that way, but okay, so this is the Skin Medica, the Tns Advanced Serum. And it comes out in a really interesting way. There are actually two different chambers. And so they each come out separately. It's kind of like that Aquafresh toothpaste, right? The three different colors, the red, white, and blue, whatever it is. And they come out like a flag, you know, the three different colors separately. So in this, the main serum is white in color, and the accelerator, the supplementary accelerator with all of the antioxidants, it comes out into clear. And this is so cool. This is what you do. And I'm following actually the directions that it gives you. So I'm not just making this up. It sounds kind of weird, but they say to take the back of your hand and you squeeze out a whole pump. And it comes out, I don't know if you can see this. I probably should step up to the camera, but it comes out as both clear and the white substance, right? And so what they say to do is they say just to mix it on your hand like this, like you're mixing paints together, and then you just apply it. Just need a little bit everywhere. Rub the rest of it on. Okay. And then we're just going to massage it. And then there's an important final step when you're putting on a cream or a serum. You want to, after you've spread it all over the face, you want to then press lightly, because what happens is when you press lightly, it kind of opens up the pores, and then more product that you've applied can seep in. So you don't have to press hard or anything, just very, very light pressure. Very light pressure. Just so that it absorbs. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. Close up these bottles here. I don't know if you can see these bottles. I've got the product we've been using. Anyway, I'm going to wait now and give that stem cell serum time to start working. And then we'll be back for the final step, the Retin-A. That I was trying to make it, but like I said, this is a test film. First ASMR video. Alright, so the last thing that I'm going to apply is the Retin-A, and I wish there was a way to make the Retin-A container appealing, but it looks very basic. Looks like preparation H or something, but I probably shouldn't be mentioning that in an ASMR video. But it's in a basic medical-like tube container, because it is a prescription medical product, and so that's how you know that you're getting something really, really special. And I do love Retin-A. I am a fanatic about it. The stem cell stuff is wonderful too. It's extraordinary, and it will help your skin a lot. It will help your skin a lot. But this is still the gold standard. This is still the fountain of youth. So, like I said, if you can stick it out, if you can start gradually and work your way up to using it, say every other night, I mean, even if you just use it once or twice a week, it's so, so beneficial. Okay, so get a little bit. I'm going to apply it sort of similarly, but I just like to put, I guess, a little different actually. This is another method of application my dermatologist father-in-law taught me. I'll try to do a video in his office. That would be nice, like a facial. But you just put it on your fingers. I know it looks like paint. It looks like paint, but you put it on your fingers, and then you just tap it everywhere we want it to go. I put it on my lips even. Your lips need collagen. You're not supposed to get it right next to your eyes. I've done it for like 20 years, so I don't know. Maybe I'll wake up and I won't be able to see one day, but at least I'll have really nice skin. Someone's gonna get offended by that, I'm sure. Some comment. Are you making fun of blind people? No, I'm not. Alright. So, get that in. And honestly, I haven't been that careful with my applications tonight because I've really just been paying attention to trying to make a good video. You know, it's kind of like that video that was going around where the person was getting vaccinated for COVID and they did the fake shot on TV, right? They didn't actually push the plunger in, and so they were just putting on a show. And so then so many people noticed it and complained that they had to admit that yes, they had not given that person a shot right there, but before or after, I don't know, but it was funny. So I'm not faking the video here, I really am applying these products, but maybe not the best that I can. Alright, so now I have both the stem cell cream, the Anti-Age stem cell cream, and now I've applied on top of that. You wait a little while, but I've applied on top of that the Retin-A. And you don't have to apply both, you can alternate. I usually do alternate because they're both very strong products, but you can. And so really, what's happening now is that on multiple levels, these creams are causing, at the cellular level, a kind of microscopic regeneration. And I have seen the difference in my skin over the years, and I've seen the difference in the skin of people around me who've used it, and also the before and after pictures that you can see in the studies that are online. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this, my first ASMR video, and I hope to make another. I'm going to get a better camera. I know the image is grainy, and going to work on my lighting, of course, so this is all very haphazard, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.